Are you guys ready to get delusional? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Sydney, I'm 1/3 of Soulmates. This is our main channel, but I also just started a second channel. I'm gonna link that in the description below if you wanna check it out for more of me. But today I'm here to film a video that I said I was going to do a long time ago. I'm very sorry, got super busy filming other things, going to events, so I apologize, but I'm finally here. I'm going to be reading and reacting to some of your guys' delusions today. These are all going to remain anonymous. If someone figures out who you are by what you said in this post, I cannot be held accountable for that because you said it. But anyways, we're just gonna be talking delusions here. There's going to be no judgment. So if you're already ready here with your little typey, your little hate comments, leave them at the door, okay? We're not judging here. We're here to support and uplift and be delusional together, okay? I am a delusional girl myself, so I have nothing to say. Nothing negative, at least. Okay, we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off with the first one. It's a shorter one. I've got some long ones in here for you guys, don't you worry. I just know if I had one chance to talk films with Vernon, we'd get married. Well, yeah, obviously. Do you see this, man? I feel like, honestly, I'm being so serious right now. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like anything like that. I feel like if you talked about this man's interest with him, it'd be like that. Like, I don't think he cares about anything else. I feel like he'd even do long distance. Like, if you chatted to him about something that he enjoys, or just, I don't know, a shared interest, he'd be yours immediately. What am I saying? He already is. He already is yours. I think Ian saw my I Heart Ian shirt because I was front row of lower level and he pointed. I was so far. Here's the thing. Some idols are really blind on stage. So maybe you were far. I don't know. Maybe he was just pointing. But also, you know what I think? I'm blind and I have to wear contacts. And even with my contacts, I don't have 20/20 vision. Like, I'm still blind. And when I'm in a concert, I can see the people on the other side of the stage. And that's further than the stage and the lower bowl. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, oh, they have lights pointing at them. I've got lights pointing at me too. The way they set concerts up nowadays, I'm blinded half the time that I go in there. They've got lasers and everything. And like I said, I'm already blind. So if I can see you, then surely Ian can see you. You see my I Heart TXT shirt? If I was standing in the lower level from the stage, you'd be able to see that. I believe that he saw you, and I believe that he pointed. And that's all that matters, is what I say, clearly. I literally can and will pull my biases all at the same time with my eyes closed. Hashtag universe. Okay, I love the hashtag universe because we shall manifest in this house. And I also agree, all your biases, eyes closed at the same time. I feel like all you'd have to do is walk into a room, because when you go in with that confidence, they're yours. They're absolutely yours. Next, there's nothing wrong with next question. This is absolutely, I agreed. Retweet, hashtag universe. Touching Jay Park's chest. I know who this was from, and I know that it was sent pre-OnlyFans. I don't know if the opinion has changed after all of that, but I also believe that if you walked up to Jay Park in the street and asked to touch his chest, he would be down for that. So I feel like never give up on your dreams, because it could happen. Sometimes I see Vern do something I know should give me the ick, but it doesn't, and that's love. That is love, and that just proves that you guys could be in a long-lasting relationship together, because well, I don't know if you've met him. I don't know who any of you people know, but assuming that you haven't met him and you're already not getting the ick, this man doesn't know you, so you should be able to get the ick even easier. But if you know him personally, I feel like that lowers your chances of getting the ick. Does that make sense? Do you guys agree? Do you think that the more you know someone, the lower chance it is you get the ick, or do you think it goes higher? I would say it goes lower. I feel like once you're besties, then you've already accepted that they're kind of strange, so you won't get the ick. Anyways, I agree. And I also don't think that he would get the ick. I think it would just be all love all the time. Being called on stage during a concert and hypens and dance sweet venom with a member I want. You know what's this is literally one of my before bed dreams. That's so crazy. I didn't write this. Are you in? Are we all just living the same life? Yeah, wow. I don't know if that's sad or crazy. I think it's not sad. I think that's great for us. Before Weavers Con, leading up to Weavers Con, my pre-bedtime story to myself was like that I get called up on stage between sets and they're like, who's your favorite group? And I'm like, oh, just, you know, ENHYPEN. And like they're backstage because they just got off stage because they just performed. And then JJ's like, oh my God, like what if we brought them out? And then we do a dance challenge together. Or like, you know, the Hello 82 where they play like the dance relay game. That was my story to myself, that we're gonna play that game, but like they're showing me ENHYPEN choreos and I'm doing them. And I'm just making them giggle, but also like gasp because they're like, wow, she knows so many. Like even the underground songs, I would also know. When I hit them with Upper Side Dreaming, they'd be blown away. I've gone off on a tangent here, sorry. This is not about me, this is about you guys. I also think that this could happen. They are doing KCON. I hope whoever sent this in, I hope that you're going and I hope that you get to dance Sweet Venom. I wish you all my luck. #universe. My daydreams are pretty mild / boring, but I often just feel the feminism leave my body. Yeah. I feel like that's something a lot of people here can relate to. You know, sometimes you get a little caught up in the moment and like you're thinking, I would do anything. Like I would do anything. And then you're like, should I be saying or thinking that? Because at the end of the day, this is just a man. This is just some random man. And I would do anything for one chance, for what, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling the feminism leave my body right now as we ponder this together. Low-key think and still think I have a chance even though the possibility is low. Okay, the possibility is not low. Maybe the possibility of like meeting them is low. I don't know if you guys have heard this or like if you believe it, but have you ever heard the theory where like the more that you like someone, the lower chance you have of meeting them? And like that's why you always see these like non-fans meeting people. I'm gonna use ENHYPEN as an example again. The amount of people I have seen run into Songhoon like shopping at the mall or just in the street, and they're like, oh my God, like, hi, like, can I shake your hand or whatever? And he asks them if they're NGing and they say, no, I just know you because you're handsome. Or like, I just thought you were handsome. I thought you were an actor or something. If I had a penny for every time that happened, like I would have 2 pennies, which isn't a lot, but still it's enough. When will that be me? I don't know, because I like him. So the more that I want it to be me, the lower the chance. But no, I'm not putting that negativity out there. I actually disagree. I know I just asked if you guys agree with that, but I'm saying we disagree with that because we still have a high chance. The more you like them, the higher the chance. These are just people. And even though they're famous, that doesn't make them any different. It just means that a lot of people know who they are. Just like I have stories and have a whole Netflix of K-pop stories with me in it. MMA, here I come. I don't know what MMA has to do with this. That's okay. It doesn't have to have anything to do with it. This is your world and I'm just living in it. We're all just living the same lives, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, but I also have this. And sometimes I relate it back to my Netflix show. If there's something that I've watched recently that I love, I insert me and Bias's name together. What bias? Whichever one I'm feeling that day. Whichever one fits the character the best. All right, we're getting into the Google Forms, so we're a little bit longer now.
I got one singular first interaction from my all hands here from the boys at KCON last year, and I haven't stopped thinking about it or talking about it. The screenshot from the video is literally my wallpaper, my profile photo on all my Stan accounts, my pin tweet. Like I'm fully insufferable and delusional over this man. Also, if literally anyone knows me or shoots or is moots with me, they will know exactly who I am just from the story. LOL.
Yes, because I know exactly who this is. Thank you for sending this in. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I have seen it, or at least I've seen the screenshot from it, but I don't know that I've seen the full video. So I would like to see this. If you're watching this, please send it to me. Also understand that though, because anything that's ever happened to me, I'm also insufferable about. Even if it's like, I was in the back of the venue, Jake waved at me. He did. And I'm gonna talk about it every day. So 5 seconds is a long time when you think about it. Like, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. That's actually crazy. I want to know what he did. Was it like a heart? Was it like a kiss? Was it like a wave? Was it like a pose? Did he tell you he loves you? Wow. You deserve to be insufferable because that was a long time. Congratulations. That's actually very exciting for you. Thank you for sending the story.
I keep having this vision where I'm in the same room as Anha, and it's most likely a dance studio whenever I play music, so I literally act like they're in the room with me 24/7. And another thing, I'm very convinced Jay is my possible twin flame or soulmate type deal. I feel like I truly understand how he thinks and feels on a soul level, and we also share very similar experience from what he's told engines. We have the same shape birthmark, the heart.
Wait, oh my God, there's so much to unpack here. Okay, let's start with the vision where you're in the same room. Do you mean vision like you get visions, like psychic visions? I also want to have these visions. I want you to like read my tarot or something. If you just mean like daydreams, like I mean same girl. You can still message me, but like if like these are like psychic visions or like dreams, that's crazy. So I literally act like they're in the room with me 24/7. They might be. I feel like I do that too. Sometimes when I get bored in the bus, I'll listen to my music and like I'll pretend that like we're like in a practice room together, like I'm performing, or I'll pretend that like Hybe has recruited me and like I'm get to do a duet with Subin or something, like just for fun. That like I don't know, that would never happen. First of all, I can't sing, but it's one of my in my dreams, anything is possible. In my dreams I can sing perfectly, actually. So that could happen. Another thing, I'm very convinced Jay is my possible twin flame or soulmate. This is also a lot to unpack. I feel like the fact that you guys have the same shaped birthmark, I have heard that that's like soulmateism. Like that's what soulmates have. Or you're related. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not here to crush anyone's dreams. You're not related. You're just soulmates. You're soulmates. Wait, and you're here and you watch our videos, and you've sent this in and you have visions. Yeah, I'm starting to think you and Jay are meant to be. I'm convinced of that, actually. I'm convinced. Invite me to the wedding. Thank you. I'm solely convinced I could pull Jake from Enna if I had the chance. This one is the winner. You could. You probably already have. If you've ever seen them live, you've probably already pulled this man. This is not a judgment to his character either. I think this is a great guy. When he falls in love, you know, he'd treat you right. But I also think it'd be pretty easy. I think the right circumstances, a little look, a British accent, points if you're British. I once told my friends that if I ever met them or like if I did a fan sign, I would just talk to him in a British accent. And Henry has heard my British accent. It's not good. It's pretty bad, to be honest. But I feel like I could gaslight Jake into believing that I'm from the UK. Unless he watches this channel, which I've also joked about before. In that case, Jake, pretend you didn't hear this. I could be from the UK. This is my American accent. You don't know me. But I think you could pull him. Yeah. The way he gives fan service, the looks that he gives, the way he created an entire delusional scenario about him running into engines at a Prada store, and then it actually happened. At this point, he's convinced that he could pull you. Like, he's manifesting it himself. He's thinking about you before he's got his little scenarios in his mind before he goes to bed. He's like, oh, like when I run into engines at the Prada store and I buy them the whole store with my Minion card, that's his bedtime story to himself. So I agree that you could pull him, and you probably have.
At the Fate Plus concert in Oakland, Jake and I already had a lot of small interactions with us, just laughing at Jay Salinas, agreeing with each other through our eyes. During his ending night, he was talking and then started messing up and started and covered up. He did some makeup and everyone was sharing, but it was so funny from my perspective, so I started laughing so hard. Then he literally side-eyed me nervously, and then he started laughing super sheepishly. We just had a really good laugh together.
I can literally picture him. He's so cute. And also, like, this is crazy. After the message that I just read, like I said, easy to pull. You guys, you are all gorgeous. You are all so beautiful, handsome, stunning. You probably looked so freaking good. You probably looked so good that day, and he got so nervous. And it was just a little giggle. And then he, like, got a little embarrassed himself in front of someone that he finds very attractive. You had this man blushing. Oh my God, to make Jake blush. That's so lucky. Congratulations. Also, do you have any videos? Because I would like to see them. That's a really cute interaction. I feel like I could just like, after that, you know, like that'd be good for me. But I would have to stick around to see what happens next, as should you. Please let me know the next time you see them. That's actually a really cute interaction. Like, he was looking at you, confirmed. And then he looked at you again to make sure that you were looking at him. And then he looked at you again because he thought that you thought he was weird or like embarrassing, but you thought it was cute. And that's what love is.
Okay, so Skip came to my city and Hunter was staring into the audience at one point, and he was holding strong eye contact to people who were supposed to be about his thing. He was like, get that, and he was like, hit me. Also, I do have 8 signed items in it, so I think it's meant to be.
8 signed items is crazy. Whoa. Wait, like you like went to fan signs, or like you like bought them or like won them? I'm very curious about that. Sorry, that's not really the point of this post. And you can't answer me because I'm talking to myself right now. But wow, that's so many. I want to have your luck. can you like send me, you don't have to send me one of those, but can you like put some luck in an envelope and ship it to my house? Thank you. I agree that he was looking at you, especially if any of the signed items for a fan sign, then he knew who you were and he recognized you. Strong eye contact. Wow, how are you able to hold eye contact with him? I would be so nervous. When I look at him, I just get really, I can't. He's one person, if he looked at me, I would look away for sure. Not one person. There's a lot of people I would look away if they looked at me. But congratulations to you. I believe. A lot of people said they were looking at him. Yeah, I would probably be one of those people, but he was looking at you the whole time. And I agree with that. I believe it. Congratulations. Okay, here's a longer one.
Jay, I once had a delulu dream about me and Heesung. I had a dream I was playing a gender mixed basketball game with Heesung. During the game, one guy in particular on the opposite team was messing with us and threw a ball really hard towards us, but missed and hit the wall. It ended up being him. It bounced off and hit some girl. IDK why he did. He seemed like he was messing around. I got pissed, went up to him and confronted him, kind of cursed him out, and he was like, I'm sorry. Or, I understand, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. We went back to playing and I ended up missing my free throw shots. I was upset the rest of the game when we lost. We started to clean up the gym and it was just me and Heesung. As I'm cleaning, he comes up to me saying, hey, I just really want to apologize for what I did and said earlier was really wrong of me. I accepted his apology. It seemed like he was kind of flirting with me and asked if I wanted to hang out. I agreed. We went out for dinner. We went back to his place and played video games the rest of the night. I didn't realize how charming he was. It was getting late and he asked, I want to spend the no, I said sure. He gave me a change of clothes. He let me sleep on his bed while he sat up on the sofa. The next morning, I woke up with him right next to me in an oversized button-up rainbow shirt with him hugging me from behind. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. I woke him up and told him that I should go. I got my stuff ready and was heading out. He told me that he was a really great time, had a really great time with me and told me he wanted to see me again. I also said the same.
That's a crazy dream. Okay, I thought this was going in one direction. I thought I was gonna have to stop reading this on camera because I thought it was gonna get a little rated R. And then it went back to PG and then it went back to rated R. Wow. Was it really hard to get out of bed the next day? Because I feel like for me, whenever I have dreams like this, I literally can't, like, I'm like, no, go back to sleep so I can continue the dream. And sometimes I have. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like when you're having a really good dream and then you wake up and you're like, no, I'm going back to that dream. And it actually works. Because that's happened to me. And I love it when it does. That's very vivid. I loved reading this because I also have really vivid dreams. And I feel like a lot of my friends don't. Everything in here is perfect. This could actually happen. This is like Heesung as your college boyfriend AU. Or just like Heesung as Heesung AU because he loves to play basketball. I want to know why though he went to bed on the sofa and woke up next to you. Have some explaining to do, Heesung. I would also say, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. But like, the way that you woke up and told him you should go, you're better than me because I would have stayed. You're a much better person than I am. I guess this was Dream You, so you didn't have a choice. Dream You wanted to head out. Wow, I'm giggling for you. Oh my God, I just zoned out. Sorry, I was having the same dream as you right there. I was thinking about Heesung. Don't tell Allie. Allie, if you're watching this, turn off. Maybe she sent that. I don't know who sent this. It was on Google Forms, so it could be anyone. If it was you, I hope you continue to have lovely, lovely dreams. I hope you have another one about Heesung tonight. If you want to dream about you and Heesung and then you want to like make me like best friends with Jake or something, because like I always think that me and Jake could be besties. You could dream that. We could all play basketball together and you could wake up next to Heesung and I'll just head home. I'll dap Jake up and then I'll get going. Is that the last one? Wow, we ended with a banger. That was the last one. Thank you guys for all of your submissions. I absolutely loved reading these. If there's any that I missed, I'm very, very sorry. I do feel like I read a lot, but maybe it wasn't. Let me know if you guys want me to do this again. I'm ready to be delusional with you. Oh wait, I told you I would share some of my delusions. I feel like I kind of already did. What's like a good one that I could talk about? Okay, wait, I thought of kind of a good one. I don't know how many of you guys stay in Ann Team, but if you do, welcome. I also am an Ann Team enjoyer. So basically we saw them front row at Weavers Con last year, like during the outdoor part, and during Buzz Love, Nicholas gave me a heart like this, and Allie has it on camera. If I can find the video, I will insert it here. The entire outside performance, we were like hyping them up and there weren't a lot of Lune there, especially where we were sitting, and like him and Fuma kept coming all the way over to the side stage and and like even when they were doing their like little chat after their performance with the MC, they still kept looking at us because we were being wild and crazy. We were giving them fan service and they were giving it back to us. But then at this year's Weavers Con, we were also front row for Ann Team, but we were sat on the other side. And again, there weren't like a ton of Lune there, definitely more than last year. We were like just cheering and yelling again. and he like pointed at me and was like waving at us. And I'm like, I don't know if he remembers me. I don't know if he thinks that I hopped on a plane here to see him. I'm sorry, I do live here, Nicholas, but if you ever want to hang out, I'm always available to be best friends. So that's one of my delusions, is that I'm convinced that Nicholas from Antime knows me and loves me. Going off of that delusion, I'm also convinced that ENHYPEN know soulmates. And like, this is crazy. I don't know, so many of you guys commented on our WeaversCon vlog actually, like, oh, you guys were in the MBC video, like you were in the dorm content. Yeah, we were. There was me waving my Jungwon banner. There was Ali with her blue hair. There was Henry giving a heart. And then there was Sunghoon with his little, oh. When you saw Henry, is that not an O of recognition? Is it not? This is not the only reason I think that. Like, Jungwon says that he watches a lot of Enjin vlogs, and like Nicki said that like when Artist of the Month came out, he watched every single person's reaction, and he was like watching reactions from a lot of foreigners. And we always react to stuff. Like, we've been to a lot of events, we've been front row at a lot of things, we've seen them a lot of times, and we're foreigners, so in Korea we're more noticeable than if we just went to the US and saw them. The point is, I feel like we are a little bit noticeable, and also we're like loud and crazy. And every ENHYPEN event that I have been to, like, Jake has waved at me or looked at me or something. I'm like convinced. Yeah, I'm convinced he knows me. I'm convinced. Anyways, that's all I have to share with you guys today. I feel like I should log off because I could talk about being delusional all day very clearly. If you guys want to hear any more stories, any more interactions or daydreams that I have had, let me know. If you want me to do this again, if you want to send me some more of your delusions, maybe I'll open up the form again in the description. Check it out. Send some in if you want. Another reminder, make sure you go down and hit the links and subscribe to my second channel. I'll leave it in the description. I'll also leave it here. It's Solo Sid. And I'm going to be posting a lot of content out there, but I already uploaded my Festa vlog, my reaction to the album preview. I just uploaded the Hints pop-up and Sonu birthday cafes. And I'm going to have a lot more coming out for you guys. I'm very excited. So please, if you can, go ahead and subscribe. Stay tuned for all of that. If you're not already subscribed to Soulmates, hit that button while you're down there in the links. And I will see you guys on Friday, probably to react to ENHYPEN's new music video. And I'm going to the Comeback Showcase. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Friday, and I'll see ENHYPEN on Friday. Have a great night. I love you guys. Stay Soulmates.
이젠 더는 숨지 않아 너와 나는